Hello, Georgetown. I'm Beverly Enos, and you're watching Spotlight Georgetown. You can find us Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. This is your cable show, so if you'd like to come down and run cameras or learn how to do some editing, would love to have you. If you would like to be on the show, that's the toughest part of this job, is finding people that are willing to be on the show. Everybody kind of gets strange around cameras, but it's really easy to do. So would love to have you come and join us. Now today we're talking to Heidi Jansen, and she's from TulleBridals, which is actually located as part of the Scala Art Center.
Exactly.
So you see the windows as we go by. Now, do you live in Georgetown?
I don't.
Where do you live?
I live in North Andover.
Okay, so that's pretty close.
So pretty close.
Yeah. Now, how long has the shop been in Georgetown?
This will be our 4th year. So we've been here for quite some time, actually, when they kind of renovated the art center.
And why did you choose Georgetown?
Well, actually, my friend Deb Ryan, who lives in Georgetown, and she's also my seamstress, told me about the building at that time. We were looking for a new location, and we just fit right in.
She's been on the show.
She has been on the show.
She has. Now, how did the idea of this bridal shop begin?
Well, the idea was situated back in 2007, and I wanted to have just a little boutique, unique, and just kind of cozy atmosphere. This is my 4th store, so I really wanted to have a kind of unique store that the girls could kind of come in and buy off the rack, where they didn't have to order for a long period of time because there was a lot of last minute weddings, or at least it's nice to have your gown in your hands. So
it's not one of those 4 months out you have to wait.
Right. And we deal with basically overstocks and great designers and pieces that might be a sample or discontinued, where we can also save the girl money, and that was the bigger idea. It's a deal.
Okay, that makes a difference. Now, you said 4 stores. What is your experience with the bridal industry?
I grew up in the bridal industry. My mom owns many stores in New England, and so I've been kind of a bridal industry brat, you could say. So, and just learned from working in the stores, and I also work on the wholesale end, so I have a really great a marriage, you could say.
Okay. Now, what makes Tulle unique? TulleBridals.
Well, again, I wanted to make it really cozy and kind of eclectic, that the girls could kind of come in and feel like this is like their home.
Okay.
They're shopping in their living room. I mean, it's a small, quaint little boutique, so it's not a huge store where you see, that there's lots of shoppers. I mean, you make an appointment with us, you have the whole studio to yourself. So we don't rush you. We really want to get to know our brides and for them to feel comfortable shopping, because sometimes shopping for a wedding gown can be a little bit nerve-wracking and stressful. There's a lot of things going on. You have a lot of people that you're trying to please. So this is kind of really takes the stress level way down.
So if the people that have seen Say Yes to the Dress, it's not that type of,
no.
You've got 2 hours and you have to find it right now or else.
We really treat you like family, and that's how we really wanted our brides to feel comfortable, where they can find, beautiful dresses, but also save a big expense as well.
We're now looking at the wedding gown that you brought with you, and it is an ivory gown. And what makes it special?
It's featured in Chantilly lace. It's a fit and flare style. It has a little vintage appeal to it, as well as a silver embroidery throughout. It's also ivory color, and it has a low V back. So a lot of girls are looking for that kind of shape and style for their weddings right now.
It looks a little bit what people call old-fashioned or timeless.
It's a timeless piece as well, and it's very light and airy, so if girls are out and having a summer wedding or early fall, this would fit right in. They could be at a beach or backyard, or just fits into a lot of different places.
And you've chosen a very, very simple veil.
We did. We chose a very simple veil to show off the beauty of the dress.
Now, are veils still in
Veils are still in. We have a lot of girls doing flowers. Hair is kind of a low bunish this year, so, and like it has a lot of texture. So things are very kind of tousled and not very formal. So.
Okay, things change as the decades go on.
Things change, yes.
As well do your windows. Every time I go by, you have a different window setup.
We do. We try to kind of fit into what the weather is going on or what the theme is. You know, if we have a spring, we kind of highlight that, but we change them pretty much once a week.
And you said that you actually have been doing that type of thing for years.
I've been doing windows for a lot of years, and I really like it. So, you know, it's always, a window is your first impression, so people like to see windows. So I was always amazed by looking at, you know, the windows in the city and just getting different ideas for visual.
And you mix it up. Quite often there's a wedding gown, but then also something with color.
We do. We usually have a wedding gown. Right now we're highlighting prom season. So we have a lot of prom gowns, you know, on display.
Okay. Now, seeing as we're talking about proms, we'll take a look at the prom gown.
Yes, we have our model here featured in a teal blue dress with silver beading around the top of the bust. It has a crinkle, like a little chiffon style fabric, and it's very flowy. So for those girls that don't want anything too constricting, this is really nice. It has a lot of movement in the dress, so you can dance
Danceable.
the way it is.
And again, a sweetheart neckline. Strapless seems to be the thing of the day.
Yes, strapless is a great style for, I know a lot of girls don't really feel comfortable because they're not wearing it all the time. But, you know, the more you wear it, the more you get used to wearing strapless. So, and we can add straps to anything. We have, like I said, Deb is a fabulous seamstress, so she can pretty much do anything. So if a girl wants to add a little something to, whether it's a wedding gown or a prom, we can do it.
And the model's name?
This is Kyla.
Hi, Kyla. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, when you're talking about straps, when my daughter got married, she had a strapless gown, as did the bridesmaids. But she had bridesmaids that were all teenagers.
Yes.
So what we did was we had straps that they could use for the reception part. And that way they could dance and nobody had to worry.
Right.
Which made it nice and easy.
They can be removable. They don't have to be a permanent structure on the gown, so they could change it up. So if they want to have it for the reception, that's a good idea.
Okay, what are the other trends for 2013?
Oh, lots of color right now actually in bridal gowns. So we have blues, pastel blues that are really popular in the gown itself.
Bridal gowns?
In bridal. And as well as blush is very big.
I've seen that.
So those are the two featured colors. Right now for wedding colors is like a celery mossy green. So that's very big in style. And orange is also still coming strong because it's summer, so everything's like more melons and fruits and thinking about those kind of color tones.
For proms?
For proms or bridesmaids, the patterning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do bridesmaids gowns as well?
We do.
Proms,
we do
brides?
Bridesmaids, mothers, and we have accessories at
the
store.
Good.
Yeah.
So it's a one-stop shop.
We try.
You have a special program for military brides?
We do. I'm the founder of Brides Across America, and that's a nationwide charity that I also run.
And what is that all about?
We provide military brides with free wedding gowns, and we have a national effort. So we run the program twice a year, and then we have stores throughout the country that pretty much give away the dresses to the brides that qualify for the program.
Oh, that's really nice. How did you get into that? Did you think it up?
Well, it stemmed back from 9/11 when we had a lot of deployments. I was working at a bridal salon at the time that we had a lot of brides come in for that. And then when I opened up my boutique in New Hampshire, I wanted to kind of bring that just to do something different, because we had Pease Air Force Base nearby, and I really wanted to make a difference. And I was working with a couple other charities at the time, so it was really heartfelt. And so that's how I pretty much got into. Never expected that it would be so large of what it is today. So I think today we've given away up to 10,000 wedding gowns to date. Yes.
Really? And this is all across America?
It's all across America. Yeah.
So it's your shop and a lot of other shops, obviously, that all participate.
We do. We have about 35 to 38 salons so far that are in our network, and our next giveaway is in July.
Wow,
Yeah.
10,000 gowns. That's a lot of gowns. What's the best part of having this boutique?
Really, for me, it's really getting to know the customers and relating to the brides and getting to really be hands-on, because as I said, this was my 4th boutique. The other stores were a lot bigger, and you don't get to be one-on-one a lot. You're more into operational, and I really wanted to make this stress-free for myself as well as the customer. So it's fun, and I have a very good eye. We really strive to fit for all different body types. We have all different sizes from 0 to 24. So
oh, good.
Everybody has different bodies, and so having been in the business for so long, you have a flair of knowing what really fits well on a girl, and that helps a lot.
What's the toughest part about having a boutique like this?
Wow, there's really nothing.
Oh, that's good.
There's really nothing. I think probably just the hours. We try to accommodate a lot of off hours for the brides. We're not open all the time during the day, so keeping it staffed is probably more of the challenge, I think. And but I think it works. It works. We do by appointment. We do have hours from Wednesday to Saturday that we're open. So.
But Wednesday, Saturday, what times?
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday were afternoon. So we are basically, I would say 1 to 5 on Wednesday, 2 to 6 on Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday we're open 11 to 4 for walk-ins, and then the rest is by appointment.
And the rest. And how do they make an appointment? Phone number?
Phone number, they can just call us, and
it is
617-877-6396, and they can just call or email us, and we can set up an appointment for them.
And the email is?
It's info@tulle, Tulle bridals.com, and it's very simple. We try to make it very relaxed for them.
What type of time frame should they plan on for?
Really, if you're looking for a weekend appointment, 1 to 2 weeks in advance is really good, because we book up fast.
Okay.
So, and we offer evenings, mornings, so we try to be flexible around the bride.
And how long would it take the average person to pick out a gown?
It could take, from 1 to 2 hours.
Okay.
I had a bride in over the weekend. It was 3 hours. So we try, again, not to rush, and for the bride to be happy with her decision-making process.
And the same for the proms.
And the same for the proms. The proms, they can just walk in at the hours, and they don't really have to set up an appointment, but it's best because we're a small store, so we try not to have too many people all at once, because it can be a little chaotic.
I can imagine.
So, yeah.
If a bunch of girls show up all at once.
Yeah, but we love to support, the community, high schools. So we offer a special discount for the prom girls, if they shop, and we try to, just kind of promote, community shopping here.
Yes, keep it in town.
Yes. Yeah, it's nice.
Well, thank you very much. It's been great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.
For being with us.
Thank you.
I'm Beverly Enos. This is Spotlight Georgetown. Don't forget, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Thank you for joining us. Bye for now.